Hello, all you good people. Thank you for stopping in tonight. I'm a little bit early, I know, but when you're just sitting here and you get kind of wound up and you keep looking at what you got ready to go and you want to just kind of get started, I guess it doesn't really hurt a whole lot. Hey, let's cruise through the chat. Say hello to everybody that's in the house today. I'll go back as far as it'll let me, and we will start. Oh, and it is the first one. JSP, Johnny Smallpepper, was in the house early. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Also, everybody that is here, make sure you smash the like. We get to 100. We'll do the giveaway at the end of the night for an Amazon gift card, and that's instant gratification, y'all. It's real simple, and it works out great. So it's just right there to your email. I appreciate it. Barnsley Treasure Hunter is in the house as well. Plugs made it in. What's going on, Plugsy? Starry's in the house as well. Starry's in here quite a bit. Treasure hunting with Swifty. I have not seen you lately, my friend. I hope all is well. I miss seeing your face on TV. Mr. Don Garza, Relic Reaper Metal Detecting's in here as well. Another one of my happy members that I think the world of. Miss Kathy, Miss Ponscom. There's a lot of people in here that I got a lot of nice things I can say about. So we'll probably do some of that tonight as well. Grandma Kelly also in the house. Nice to see you, Grandma Kelly. Mr. Tim, Mr. Alley Cat. What's up, brother? How's that kitty cat tonight? Hope he got him a good old field mouse today. Miss Dawn. Dawn the Metal Detective is up in here as well. How you doing, Miss Dawn? I hope you're well. Hey, I like it. It's a little star. Mr. Tom Riley's in the house as well. What's up, Mr. Tom? Nice to see you, my friend. Oh, let's see. Nightheart is in the house. Hey, Nightheart. Nice of you to stop by today. I saw that you commented on one of my earlier videos. I hope you enjoyed that. That is probably my most watched video that's out there. That was a very fun day. That button is very special to me, sir or ma'am. Olin's in the house as well. Mr. Olin Borton, how are you doing? Nice to see you. PA Relic Hunters, I'm going to assume it's Dave. I hope it's Dave because Dave is usually the one that I talk to in here, but it could be one of the others as well. But we'll say Dave. And then he'll correct me if I'm wrong. Let's go on through a little further. Miss Karen Wade's in the house as well. Mama Swifty. Nice to see you too. Man, I'm telling you what. I think I got to do something about the notifications for my computer because it always grabs my attention when something dings, and I always look over at it. 717 is in the house. Mr. Orlando, what's up, my friend? Thank you for stopping in last week and hanging out for a little while. We definitely appreciate it. Papa Roos. Oh, I'll get to Papa Roos here in a minute. I'm looking at the other side now. I got to stay in order. Phil's here, though. Mr. James, Iron Antler. Another man I got nothing but good things to say about. Let's see. Guys are chatting it up. Hey, there's my buddy, Mr. FL Thunder, digging with Rob. Nice to see you, my friend. I mean, you're like on time for once in your life. That's awesome. And there is Tin Man, and with the Treasure Vixens raid. So the Vixens were on earlier. Stopped in there and seen them for a little bit. They were having an alcohol-induced evening. It looked like a good time. Thanks, Willie. I appreciate you, my friend. Marty Verstahl's in the house as well. Nice to see you, Marty. Good deal. Mr. Dennis, Southwest Florida Treasure Detecting's up in here as well. Let's see who else we got going here. Orville Wright, hello from Texas. Orville, I spend plenty of time down in the great state of Texas. Get to visit my in-laws down there, so I like it down south. Not my favorite detecting place in the world, but I like it there. Oh, there's Internal Compass in North Carolina. What's going on? That's one of the 2 states I need to go spend some time in, North and South Carolina. I have friends in both states, and I really need to get down there to vacation at some point. That's one of those places that I'd like to spend some time. There is Gene at We Dig It. What's going on? How are you doing, my brother? Nice to see you tonight. Thank you for being in here. I'm cruising today. I'm trying to keep it up. There's Bill. Papa Roos, what's in the dirt? How you doing, Mr. Bill? Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock on the Norm. Has a nice little live stream that I check out every week when I'm done with my editing and piddling around the house, which the piddling never ends. Hey, there's Mr. Nick Tyonic is stopping by tonight. Nice to see you, my brother. You know you're sorely missed in here. The invitation is open for whenever you feel like coming back, my friend. But he has about the same amount of stuff going on that I do right now, and he's going to be a busy man for a while. But you know what? If you haven't gotten a chance to stop by Nick's channel and see some of the key videos and what he's been doing, you need to stop over there and hit him up. I'll get him back in here someday. You wait and see. I'm very persistent. Rachel's in the house. Miss Jersey Ray Diggs. How are you doing, dear? Another one of my favorite people. Cool. Man, I'm telling you what, you guys are just chatting it up today, and I love it. Also, I haven't seen very many links in here. You guys, I know most everybody in here knows everybody else to some extent, but, drop that channel link, because we have a lot of people in here sometimes that don't say much, and they might be just looking for new content, want somebody else to watch as well, and we definitely support that. Want that to be a big part of this deal. There's John Hunter. What's going on, young man? Nice to see you. I hope that phone survived. He was having trouble with his iPhone last night. General Longstreet's in the house. What's going on, General? And David Alfonsetti is in here as well. Thank you for being around. And oh my gosh, man, I am caught up to Jay Paul. Hang on. There's Jay Paul. And I am caught up before 10 after 9 today. And then there's Miss Lauren O'Reilly in here as well, and Old Pilon. I think I've got everybody so far. I will try to keep going with everybody as we go today. Dude, that was fast. That's probably like an all-time record about how fast I'm usually going for twice this long. Wow. So, man, I got like a lot of stuff to talk about today when it comes topic time, which will be 9:30 or so. Oh, wait a second. There's Chris right there, the Wicked Digger. Also, his family's website. I can't get the name out every time. But anyway, my wife buys from them. And this time when she got her package, I got a Wicked Digger sticker. Actually, I got a couple of them. So I got Chris's stickers now up here with myself. I got 2 of them. That was really cool. Thank you for adding that in. She loves the website. So You'll probably see our names quite a bit. Also, I just saw the Fox in the Ground detecting. Mr. Dave's in the house as well. Thank you for stopping in. But yeah, Chris, thank you for sending that out, getting that sent out. Rob, Iron Antler's first name is James. Yeah, but anyway, it's the fourth metaphysical something. I hate not knowing. He can post a link in here if he likes, but it is definitely a very cool website, especially if you're into crystals and such. What I was going to get back to today. First thing I want to talk about is the like button. Make sure you smash it up today. We hit 100. We hit 100, and I do a gift card at the end of the night for Amazon. You can ask Mr. FL Thunder. He was just a recipient of one here lately because he won our bracket challenge on the other channel. He got that right away. It was immediate. He put it right in the count. So we want to get to 100. I want to see 100 in here because I like that number. I've never reached that high, and I'm pushing it. Tom Kangaroo is in the house as well. Miss Lindsay Brillhart is in the house as well. Nice to see you, Miss Lindsay. I'm ready to talk some sports. Got to get Alex ready to go again. It's getting about time. I'm about ready to bust. I got so much in my brain. JP Lonzamore is in the house as well. There's my brother JP. There's another one of the North Carolina guys. And there's Jason, the Magnetic Squatch. Squatching After Dark, Friday nights at 9 o'clock. Everybody needs to check him out. Does a lot of giveaways down there. I mean, nice giveaways as well. Very cool. Let me get back to the bottom here again. Make sure we're still good. Yeah, there's Bucci Bonita. One of those channels, one of her channels is in here. Also, John the Digologist is in here. John did an amazing 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Gave away some awesome prizes and did a great job with it. Super excited for him. One of our earlier guests. And I probably missed somebody, but I will catch him on the flip side. Hey, so back to where we were going about. I'm looking to get to that 100 likes a day, so smash it. It's not a big deal. I like to see if we can make it. I'd like to hit it every week, and but we'll give her a try today. Also, I wanted to mention the Get the Motor City Magnet Fishing cleanup the month of April. The month of April, I'm matching dollar for dollar donations that come through my Cash App. I'm going to go ahead and give a little bit of an update. There is my Cash App handle right there. I'm going to go ahead and give a little update. 1 week in, and this fundraiser is over $400. There's been several key contributors to that, some of which are in the chat tonight. I'm not going to mention names just yet, but those of you that donated, I appreciate it very much. And with your donations and then my match, we're pushing over 4 bills. And I think that's already as much as I expected for the whole month. But we got about 23 more days of this. So that is the Cash App tag. If you want to make a donation to that, a magnet kit costs about $35 for these kids up here in Detroit. If you want to donate $17.50, that guarantees that you help purchase a magnet kit. Your name is going to go on a piece of paper, a card. When we give the donation out, I'll give the money out to them in May so that they have it done and taken care of in time. But there will also be I'm going to make a donation presentation when we get up there for Jason, Tanner, and Sonia, just to kind of play it out. So anyway, so far that's going very well. If you want to make a donate to my Cash App, whatever you donate, I'll match until I run out of money. So I've got some money set aside for that. I'm hoping that we actually reach that amount, and let's see how that rolls. But please feel free to donate if you want your money to actually get some mileage out of, make it worth double, which you don't get very many chances to do that. It's a really good cause this year, and it's going to be the main one that I focus on for a little while, for at least for this month. I don't know that I will ever, match dollar for dollar again, but you know what? It's a lot of fun, and it's a great cause, especially getting some kids out of the house. Mrs. JP is also in the house, and you know what? She's got a really good cause as well. That's the the dogs for the veterans. I always get it messed up, and I haven't talked about it in a hot minute. But and Mrs. JP's always taking care of that. That's on Saturday night. JP's Bar. Stop in there. There will be somebody to always talk about that. Always looking for good causes and good people to make donations to. If you got the opportunity to help somebody, please do. Magnum Mission's in the house. Venture to Lowe's in the house. Everybody say congratulations to Cal, who just recently passed 1,000 subscribers. I know that's been a hard-fought battle for him, and I was glad to see it when it happened. He was on James's live stream last night on Iron Antler. And then also Magnet Mission just driving home from work saying happy Thursday. Hey, there's Miss Mary Monarch, Miss for Autism Magnet Fishing. I got to get used to saying that and get that roll off the tongue a little bit. Hello, I'm here. Let the party begin. Hey, she's like the best heckler in the world. Saving Grace Canine, thank you. I will not forget that again. I'll try not to. Cavalry Relics made it in as well. Thank you for stopping by. Glad to see you. Jody Mosby and Outdoor Influencer are both in here as well. Nice to see you guys. Thank you for being here. And I think that gets me back down here again. I've been keeping it pretty good with the chat today. But also, so anyway, back to that again. That is like I said, that's one of those things that's important. I like the whole idea of donating, and so if you have a few extra dollars, just hit it up. Make sure I know who it is. If it's you leave it in the notes somehow so that I can actually make sure that you get credit. So everybody knows who made the donations when I do the presentation. Just Be Cool is in the house as well. Nice to see you, Just Be Cool. Headed to the creek, and I saw one more. Metal detecting with Randy. # Monday Digs. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on this week as well, man. I'm really kind of psyched up. This week is going to be a lot of fun. But the thing of it is that it's not going to be metal detecting. Well, maybe not metal detecting. We're not 100% sure yet. But this week, I'm going to get to spend time with a couple other people from the YouTube community. And one is Mr. Ron F. from Indianapolis. Ron F. does great giveaways on his channel, prospecting community. Fantastic guy. I love Ron to death. And Mr. Colin, heavy metal detective. We're going to pick up Colin on Saturday morning, and we're going to make a trip northbound. And we're going to look for some morel mushrooms, because that is a special kind of treasure that if you can locate and have a bunch of, that you can only get once a year, and it's a lot of fun. I got you, Miss Kathy. I see your chat going through there. I'll catch up to it in here in just a second. I got them right now. Don't want to just don't want to hesitate. Ohio Metal Haven needed a wrench. If anybody else needs a wrench and would like a wrench, just make sure you continually chat, and I'll kind of glance over and look at that screen as well. Also, be sure to share that link, Ohio. Feel free to anytime. But anyway, so Saturday this week is going to consist of getting to hang out with Colin and Ron. And I look forward to spending the day with those guys. I know there's an outside possibility that Luke Duke Outdoors may be there. I don't know yet for sure. I hope Luke's there, 'cause those guys are all great. Flash Bash is coming up. Fantastic guys. Also, Jerry from the other side of the boat stopped in as well. Okie dokie, man. This is like everything's like going so fast today. It's cruising. Yeah, not something else that I really I had been mentioning, but I did take on several comments and criticisms, I guess, in a sense, for my members program. I set up a what I consider an average size. It's now the middle of the road was for $5.99. I set that up because I wanted to take people. I wanted it to be a small group of people, and I wanted to work with them on like things like YouTube presentation, just stuff like that, helping them if they want their channels to grow. I wanted to do stuff to help them. So I set that up that way. But one of the criticisms that I got was that, hey, there's a lot of people out here that just may want to sign up to be members and go through, and have the smaller level of benefits. So after being chatted about several times. I went ahead and I put in a 99-cent version for the members program. Just there will be some posts on that. It's not going to be the same as the $5.99 because the $5.99 I actually make content individually for. But it's going to have some things in there. And like I said, that was because that several people asked me to do so. I really wasn't going to put that one in, but I was told that some people may just want to, be a member of the community, in which I am not going to argue with. The good thing about that is that will include you in some of the members only races and stuff like that, where we do some giveaways and stuff, which we may do that tonight. And there we go. We got a member right now. There's Miss Kathy. She signed up for the 99-cent. Appreciate that, Miss Kathy. Once we get this weekend here will be for the other group. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Can't even think. But we'll get you in, Miss Kathy. And also make sure you drop me an email. I don't know that I have your address or not. I have a few things to send you as well. Going on through a little bit further down, I look down, I do see Swamp Rat is in the house today. Mr. Swamp Rat Nation. That's another one of the Monday Digs guys. Can't say enough good stuff about our core group of Monday Digs. Oh, and you know what? I do have a comment about Monday Digs. There was I don't want to call it an incident. It was really quiet amongst all of us during our Monday Digs this weekend, and I'm not going to get into it so much, but just so everybody understands that with this group, if you are a part of it or you want to be a part of it, Monday Digs is about wholesome. It's about wholesome content that everybody in your family can watch, and we want it to be for everyone. We don't want it to be anything that's not nice or disgusting in any way, shape, or form. So if you want to be a part of that group or you are a part of that group, make sure that when you put out a video for that, or you're watching one of the videos, that it's something that would that you would sit there with your child and watch and not worry about vulgarity or anything wrong in any sense of the word. And I know there's several people in here that know what I'm talking about, but I really want it to be that. I want it to be for everyone. I want it to be where a family can sit down and watch 7 or 8 videos together at any given time and not have any worries about what the content that their children see. And it wasn't Swamp Rat. No, sir. Definitely wasn't Mr. Don. But just please understand that. And I know that somebody may come in here and say, may want to talk about that, but we're trying really hard to make it that type of content. And I don't think we ever really necessarily expressed that. So, but I'm expressing it now. Headed to the creek. Yeah. But the reason why Mondays was a deal, that there was a young girl sitting on her. There was a 9-year-old girl that was in there that saw the said act, and now it's become an issue. Okay, on back to more fun stuff. Cruising on again. We're already halfway there at 21 minutes. We are over 50 likes, so let's keep pushing it. I'm really excited about that. Also, the new members that have just keep rolling in for this entry level, I guess that was a correct statement. So some of the people that complained to me about that, I appreciate that. Other side of the boat, Mr. Jerry. He's definitely another one of the guys that I really enjoy, because I'll be sitting at work and I'll get text messages from him showing me finds. And then Ohio Metal Maven obviously is not so far away, which might make that possible for a meet sometime. I appreciate you as well, and also Miss Kathy. Hey Gatsby, nice to see you tonight. Definitely cool. Yeah, Chris, and it's just one of those things. I never expressed, I just thought it was like an understood notion about that, but we're really trying to make it for everybody, and that's the best way to put it. What's up, FLX Detector? It's nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by today. And I'm glad everybody kind of sees it the same way. Okay, let's get on to something fun, because I'm like a kid in a candy store. So James at Iron Antler, had a giveaway last week, I believe, or maybe the week before. Time goes so fast. And I actually got a chance to win it. I didn't have any other mail today. So, I haven't, I just don't have any mail other than that today. But I've been excited to open this one. And I always open it, on the show because, that's how I am. So anyway, I got his package, and he's got it taped up tighter than Fort Knox. Let's see if I can get in here without cutting myself today. That would be a definite task and a goal. Well, I'm definitely trying to cut myself. Man, James, you taped that thing up tight. 513 Diggs is in the house. That's a newer person into the community that I hadn't seen for that before until here recently. Oh, Calvary Relics got that Legend Pro Pack yesterday. It's right on. I received another bit of criticism while I'm opening this thing up. It was Reese's fault. Got it, James. That's what I would do too. I would blame her. I received another complaint, so I'm probably going to drop another off-cycle video. It was about the sounds and the sounds the machine makes. And I wear headphones because I like to wear headphones, and that my video wasn't, showing that. And a lot of people that are watching currently are watching to learn about the way the machine sounds and the way it reacts to targets. And I haven't been doing a very good job of that, although I did explain my settings. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I am going to drop that. Miss Mary, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Also, as now a base member, and Mr. Barry Katz is in the house. Man, I'll tell you what, James, don't you all get me no Christmas presents because it will be no fun opening it. Oh. Man, I'm telling you what, Risha loves tape. And let me get this thing out because I'm ready for it. Yeah, I understand that, Tin Man. Flash Bash, I'm gonna try to do both, honestly. That is one of the things that I want to do on the annual now. If I don't even get to stay the whole time with at Flash Bash, I definitely want to make an appearance. I'm going to try to go and stay on Friday night. Oh, this is going to be good. So I guess this is a little bit more. There is a thank you note inside here, but it does, and it says, "Thank you for your support, James and Risha, Iron Antler." And I can tell that she wrote that because I bet James doesn't have that neat of handwriting. But Risha, thank you for that. Also, let's break out the stickers first. Also, James gave me some extras, so they're all the same. I will be putting these in one of my sticker packs. Iron Antler Adventures. Right on. I'll put that right here with the Wicked Digger stickers, man. Tell me that ain't a cool day. I get Wicked Digger stickers and I get Iron Antler stickers. But this is what I'm really excited for. I love extras too, man. Anytime I get something extra, it's always good. If anybody doesn't know, James and Iron Antler, he takes nails and crafts them into swords. But not only did I get one, but I got two. Anyway, these are cool. I got to figure out how I'm going to use and display these bad boys. But that's what you get when you participate and win in duck races. And I'll definitely, I know that's going to be a letter opener in some facet. Very cool. James, I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much for sending these out. It is I think they're really neat, and it's something different that you guys do that nobody else does. So originality goes a long way. Okie dokie. Let's see where we're at. Oh, yeah. Back to the good side of the community. And I don't know if he's in here tonight. Not sure. I haven't seen him chat yet, but that's okay. We're going to show praise to another human being. I'm going to read a post that I saw on Facebook the other day. And I know, and here you go. Oh, you've seen it on Facebook. Okay, I'm going to read it off. It really epitomized what I believe. One of my beliefs about this community, and I will explain a little bit after I read the post. This post is from George and Shannon Robinson. Well, it's actually George Robinson, and he posted yesterday at 3 o'clock, 3:40. I'm going to read it. I hope you guys can keep up. It says, hello to everyone. Just wanted to reach out to all my physically disabled friends. Just wanted to know how many of you are magnet fishers. Shannon and I fished for hours today, and we were in a downpour. I mean, it didn't stop pouring down. Shannon sat and fished on a bucket. I sat on a garbage bag on the ground. We both soaked to the bone, but our disability keeps us both sitting. Though sometimes Shannon will stand, I can only stand on a bridge leaning against the railing. We had some pretty good finds and got a lot of scrap out. But most of all, we had a blast. Even though we are disabled, we get to have some enjoyable times and a little exercise. The reason that I am posting this is that I want you all to know that you're not alone and there are things that you can do. So if you're disabled and want to magnet fish, do so. Talk to Benjamin Damchak at Kratos Magnetics, and he will steer you in the right direction with your needs. Also, use the code Shannon Robinson for a 12% discount. Remember, Real Deal loves you. Yeah, you know what? And that's the thing that I want to talk about. I read that post and immediately I was kind of floored, because just hearing what they have to go through to go out there and throw the magnet, but they're not going to just sit around, and even though they're limited on what they can do, they go out and they do it with passion, and they go out and they have a good time doing it with each other, and they enjoy it. And then Barry, and just for that whole point of this, and that's what I'm coming back to right now. I understand there's a lot of people that are in this YouTube community that do suffer disabilities that prevent them from doing a lot of stuff that everybody that's that is not limited gets the opportunity to do. And if you're one of those people out here and you're in this community and you stop in here and you hang out with us on these live streams, you know what? Feel free. If you know that you're in the area of somebody else, I guarantee you that if you would like to go out and participate in one of these activities, whether it be metal detecting, magnet fishing, or prospecting, that I can without any doubt in my mind, I guarantee you can find somebody in this stream, maybe not today, but at some point in time, that's close to you and that would spend time with you if you wanted to be able to get out, if you needed help or assistance. I feel that that is I feel like that post was heartwarming. I was amazing and great to see, and I know that they live just right down the road from me, so I got to go spend some time. I'm pretty sure that they're the ones that live right down the way from me. But I saw that, I read that, and it really did touch me. And I thought that, you know what, if I don't think anybody should be left out. If we can find a way to help others go out and participate in what we do, I think that's well worth it. So if you need help, or if you would like to participate in some of these activities, hey, my email is right here. Feel free, reach out to me. I will try to find somebody in your area that would gladly spend some time with you. One of my digging partners, Kurt, can hardly see, can't drive. I drive him places to go metal detect. It's not the same thing, but you know what? That's his thing. He likes to go, and I like having company. So when Nick and I don't get a chance to go out, Kurt and I spend a lot of time together. I'm going to go ahead and go back in here, and but anyway, if you know George Robinson and Shannon, make sure you find that post and throw a like in there. Leave them a comment. Those were very encouraging words. that was awesome to read, and it just made me think a little bit. Let me go on one more thing here. Let's see where I'm at. Oh, we made it through all the first topics that were supposed to last for a little bit. Next topic is coming up. Is going to be we're going to talk about goals and goal setting. And before I go any further, I do have somebody that has popped up in the chat that wants to be on here, and I think it's going to carry from the last part into the next part. So we're going to welcome the first person to join us today, and it's Mr. Don.
Hey, Shane.
How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing good. Yeah, great topic. Dealing with disabilities and getting out there and doing things. Something that I'm huge on.
Well, my point there being is that I wanted to bring that up because I don't think everybody realizes that even creators, when we go out, some of us thank goodness that I don't have to deal with anything like that, but some of us have disabilities and things that are wrong with them, and that's the reason why they may not be having it at normal jobs, and that they're doing this to pass their time. So, and I know that part was you. I want to go ahead and grab the next guy too, because this is going to be a We Dig It type of Monday, and definitely Mr. Gene I want to bring in as well.
What's going on, guys?
Hey,
okay, so you know what? I'm going to ask you the questions first. Don, you know what? Really, before we go too much farther, I want you just to finish up on that topic, going out treasure hunting with disabilities, and explain to everybody how difficult of a challenge that can be sometimes.
For me, extremely difficult. Most people that watch my channel, probably a lot of them that watch yours, know I have young onset Parkinson's disease. I was diagnosed over 10 years ago. I get around pretty good. Most of my symptoms that people recognize are not really visible anymore because of my treatments. But I have balance issues. One of the things most people don't see on my videos is the number of times that I fall while I'm out there. It doesn't have to be me tripping over something. Sometimes I just fall. And I have to be a little bit more cautious when I get out. I get out in a lot of areas that most people don't. I have issues where some days I wake up and I just don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to do anything. And I have to force myself. And that's okay. There's other ways to do things. There's ways to adapt to do things that we love. One of my big passions that people haven't seen a lot of, I get to see it this next week, is mountain biking. And I've gone through the trouble, found a grant through the VA's adaptive sports. I had my own mountain bikes built. And they're there on my channel. They're 4-wheel mountain bikes. It eliminates my balance issue with them. So there's ways to do things. There's ways to do anything you want with a disability. You just have to adapt how you do it.
Right on. And that was the point that I wanted to definitely get out, that if you are suffering from a disability and it kind of prevents you or slows you down, there is a ton of great people that will help you. And also there's a way to do anything you want in this world. Enjoy my world. Thank you for stopping by. This person here ends my my lottery ticket fetish. I will not scratch a lottery ticket because they're so addicting. She does it for me and I watch her do it. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Oh yeah, I know, Don. That's the thing. We've been learning a little bit more about you as we all sit and we have our private conversation with one another on the daily, which sometimes carries on late into the night and then right back starting at like 5 o'clock in the morning. You guys are all great. I love it. I think in our group, I think Gary must sleep the least amount of all of us. But Gene, I'll start with you, and because I know that you guys have a ton of fun down there, but I feel like goal setting is so important, to give us the end of the road on a task. It helps us get to where we're going, and it helps us keep moving. What kind of goals do you have set for you, the whole We Dig It crew as a whole for the year? What are you guys looking to do this year?
We want to dig. No, seriously, we do set goals, so we are, we do try to push ourselves, right? So we kind of look at how things went last year. This is only our second year doing this, but just in general in life, we try to set goals. So we look at how things went last year, and if whatever number we hit, regardless of what our goal was last year, we try to increase that. So, for example, like our very first year of detecting, we dug up $200 in clad. And so the next year we said, well, we weren't even really detecting a full year, and that was pretty easy. So let's go to 300. So we increased it by 33% or 50%, however you want to look at that. So we increased it, right? So up to $300. And we met that goal. And so this year we said, all right, 350 is our goal, because I think we ended last year at like 318. So we try to push ourselves with goals. We try to make them attainable. But at the same time, we don't want it to be where it's not challenging, right? I think goals are so important for us because it gives us something to shoot for. And a lot of times people don't want to set goals because, well, what if you fail? Well, we're going to fail. I mean, that's all there is to it. Like you're going to have goals and expectations, and you're going to fail. Another goal we set was, in the first year and 9 months, we dug up 100 rings. So we said, all right, I think we can really do better. So we're going to do 100 this year. And one thing I'm doing is every time we dig up a ring, I have my little waterproof notebook and all-weather notebook, and we're just writing down. I put down what kind of ring it was, what beach it was found at, the date, and who found it. And so far this year, you may be able to see this. That's number 26. We've dug up 26 rings so far this year. I'm a little jealous because the last 3 have been dug up by Gene with the legend. By the way, at the beach Gene. In the wet, and so I'll just show you these 3 that he dug up. This is the short that went yesterday. It went out. This is a 14 karat ring that he dug up. The stones are just cubic zirconia, but it is 14 karat gold. It's really heavy. It's $500 just in melt value of the gold, which is insane to think about that. Then the next one is this little silver ring. When he pulled it up, you'll see it's got a little bit of a weird color to it, but man, sometimes this just happens with the beach. It's a little silver hug ring.
Heck yeah.
Which is really
Bring
cool.
that big one back up for a second.
Oh, okay. All right.
I didn't get you up in time. There we go. Get them both up there. Look at that.
All right, there's that one. 14
that is
karat.
a dandy.
Then you've got this thing. And then Tuesday we went, and in the wet, he digs up this thing. It's 10 karat Leo, the lion. And so these are the last 3 rings that we've dug up. So, setting goals, this is what we do. Within all of this, we kind of set another goal to dig up not a certain number, but just more silver coins than we did last year and the year before combined. So the very first year we dug up 6 silver coins,
Nice.
which, we were stoked about. Last year we dug up 8. That's 14 total. So we said, all right, well, we can do better than that. And so this year we're actually off to a really good start. Who knows how this is going to go with this one? Just because, there's just, we rarely find silver coins. I'm trying to find it. It's in the same notebook here somewhere. But I think we've dug up, here it is. We've dug up 9 so far this year. So, that's kind of a little bit about the goal setting that we do. And, just with metal detecting. And that being said, really another point to that really fast before I hit Don up here and see what his are for the years. Having young children and especially being of all ages, teaching them to set and try to achieve goals, and even though you may fail, is a great lesson in life to help them attain what they want later on, especially if you can start them at 9, 10, 11 years old. Yep. And you were talking earlier about like physical challenges. This hobby came along in my life at a really good time. I mean, I was recovering from surgery. People may or may not know, but I've had 3 open heart surgeries. And my last one was just before we started our YouTube channel. And so, I was still kind of recovering through the first part of that, but it really helped me get out and go. You know, and it is challenging. I have a genetic disorder called Marfan syndrome. It's a connective tissue disorder. You know, and like Don was saying, hey, some days he doesn't feel like getting out and going, you know, some days it's just, it's really difficult, but we've got to be able to push past that too. And I think something that we're missing in the world is just general toughness. Yeah, it's difficult. It's hard. But that's okay. That's life. We shouldn't expect everything to be easy. It just, because it's not.
Yeah, and that's it. You know, nobody's out here. You know, you don't hear anybody in this chat begging for sympathy either. Everybody goes out. Everybody does or tries to do. I read that post and it touched me in a way, because I just know that, you know, that there might be somebody that is here that could use a little help or use somebody to go out with. And I wanted to make it a point that if you are that person, whether if it's one person in here or it's nobody in here, or if you just know somebody, you know, maybe offer it up, because, you know, I just can't imagine. Florida. Yeah, I just can't imagine that anybody wants, you know, to have that struggle. Even if there's a lot of people that I know that watch these videos and watch these channels that don't participate. Do you want to? Is there a reason that you can't? I just thought it was a good idea to bring it up after I read it, and especially since, you know, Ben at Kratos, you know, has got a way to help people like that want to magnet fish. That, you know, that are having problems, and, you know, he's got the light magnets. I know he's working really hard, and it just really hit home. And then, you know, and you know what, when I don't think of you two guys as really having issues. I know about Don's stuff, but every time I see him, he's trekking out there trying to do something. You guys are walking them beaches every single day. And, you know, and that Marfan syndrome is serious. It's a serious condition. I mean, that I know that you've healed up from. But I just think that everybody, if you're not able and you want to, that there should be a way to be able to go.
And I think the thing is, like, we talk about this community so much, and that's part of it, isn't it? Like, being able to help each other through these things. Because I've, you know, again, I really believe God has prepared me through my life to be able to help people that maybe the next guy can't. Not everybody's been through open heart surgery, but if you know somebody who has, it's good to talk to them. Not everybody's been through what Don's been through, but knowing that he has this in his life and this challenge, man, that they can come to him and say, hey, you know, I might have this. What are some things I can look out for? How can I help? You know, that sort of thing. And all of us, man, we all have things. And man, part of community is really being able to talk. I saw Kathy put, sometimes the hardest thing is just to ask for help. And I would definitely agree. You know, if you're struggling with anything, I mean, with depression, anything, man, there's somebody in this chat that's had the same challenge or very similar to what you're going through. And this hobby, this community, these hobbies, they're just a great way to help each other. They really are.
You're never alone. No. You're not the first person to deal with the issues. You know, that's one of the things with me. I was very fortunate. This is going to sound silly, but I was very fortunate that when my diagnosis came in as Parkinson's disease, I'm like, oh, I can deal with that. I know about Parkinson's disease. Both my parents had Parkinson's. You know, mom still has it. She's still with us. Dad passed away a few years ago, but I knew what I was going to deal with. So it wasn't a surprise to me as it is to other people. And that's kind of been, since my diagnosis, that's one of the things I've been huge on is, how can I make it easier for people that are newly diagnosed?
Yep.
Right on. Jason, BC Treasure Trails, I definitely appreciate that. Channel support and community, that's the main goal that we have in here. We try really hard to be a community and help each other out. Gary's metal detecting, you're right, bro. Everybody, this community is fantastic. You know, everybody's a little bit different. Everybody has their ups and downs and stuff like that. But, you know, we always try to come together, and, you know, I do anything I can to help anyone that asks. But, you know, that's the thing. And like Kathy said, sometimes you just got to ask for a little bit of help. And I'm sure that somebody will stand up and do it for you.
Yep.
Hey, really fast, like I said, everybody that's in here tonight, I'm going to give you just a couple minutes. Go ahead and chat it up a little bit. We're going to draw. This is not going to be a whole sticker pack. This is going to be envelope with stamps and some stickers going out. But I wanted to hand out about 20 new stickers tonight. So I got my new stickers in, got the new logo. Everybody make sure that you just drop a comment in here, and I will send some stickers. I'm going to start drawing names here shortly, and I will draw about 20 tonight to send out. I went and got a book of stamps, so I got plenty of stamps right now. So if you want to make sure that you comment, I'm going to set it up over here on the giveaway tool. We're going to go into that here in just a few minutes. So make sure you say hi if you're in the chat and haven't spoken in a while, or if you haven't spoken a hot minute. Northern Found, hello, nice to see you. Jeff's Obsessions, hello. I don't know if I said hello to you guys earlier. Don, what are some of your goals metal detecting this year, or treasure hunting in general?
Well, one of my big ones has been my YouTube goal, and now even though I'm still shooting for the goal, I'm not so sure I want to get monetized. But one of my goals has been July, 1,000 subscribers, and that's a goal that I put out there. There's a few people that knew. Last night, I got the privilege of talking to Brockton Magnet Fisher for an hour and a half on FaceTime, which we had just been talking about the other day. Kind of funny. I guess he decided I was the guy to call. But
I was wondering why he was leaving me alone.
Because he was talking to me, and he called and he said, "Hey,
Yikes.
What do we need to do to get your channel where you want it?" And he sat there for an hour and a half and walked through all of my content, everything. So he knew what my goal was, and that's one of the things that's big. One of my other goals this year, well, it's not as big as Gene's, and we dig it. I wasn't shooting for 1,000 rings. I was shooting for one.
Yeah.
Whoop, that's not a good finger to put that on. We're trying to stay family friendly, aren't we?
Yeah, there you go.
It's funny because if you ever hurt a finger, it's always going to be that one, isn't it?
It is.
It is for me.
See if that's gonna focus. And this one's kind of crazy too, because when I pulled it, I thought it was gonna be with that color. It's really kind of copper looking-ish. It's got a brass color to it. And I thought it was just a junker. So did another guy that was on the beach with me. That's the first time I've been out to the beach with the Legend. But lo and behold, on the inside lip, S925 on that one. So that's my very first ring. That's my very first ring. 15 minutes. I was happy with one ring. 15 minutes later.
Oh, that's awesome.
Look at there.
I pull up a second one, and it's just it's one of those little spinners.
Yep.
I want to say hello to Chris Reg Pick. I hope I said that correctly. He says, hello, everyone, and thank you for the warm welcome. Welcome to our stream. This is a community. If you want to shell out where you're from, I know you're sitting in there because I want to send you some stickers if you win. But nice to say hello. Also, a nice warm hello to Trevor Thompson. I'm not familiar with you guys, but I will be soon enough. If you guys have channels, I'll find them after tonight and get acquainted. But thank you for being here. I do appreciate that. Any more goals, Don?
Don, one thing that we did when we started finding rings was we went and bought a Dremel tool from Home Depot, and it has the polishing agent in there and everything, and you can make that silver ring shine, buddy.
I've got one right there.
Okay, good.
In between the two rings, I find this.
That's awesome.
And that little pretty color right there, that's a rose gold Charmin.
Rose gold, yeah.
Bracelet. I mean, I thought it was going to be junker again too, and nope. So
rose gold is beautiful. Also, Scott Brogan, nice of you to comment. Thank you for stopping by. Guys, I hope you guys are some of the winners tonight and get you some stickers.
So I decided I'm going to hit the beach more often. So one of my other goals is to drive down to the beach. It's about 50 miles from my house. I'm in the center of Florida. So the beach is hard. I don't know how you walk on the beach all day, Gene. One thing that I didn't have.
Yep.
That's my scoop today.
There you go, man.
Nope.
Now you're ready. I don't get a lot of chances to do beach detecting, and that's one of the things that I always look forward to do is do something a little bit different. There's no real beaches here on the Ohio River. It's more like mud and rock and a little bit of sand, and it's not much fun.
And I got plenty. It's just a matter of getting in the car and driving an hour.
and we'll go back to last year. Last year, my goals were really strange. Gotcha, Scott from the AAP family. That's cool. Them guys are definitely. I love watching them at work in the afternoons when they post their stream. It makes me it just gives me a nice warm feeling that they go out there and they're always promoting everybody. But I mean, I had goals last year and I didn't reach all my goals. My goals was pretty heavy. A lot of rings that I didn't find. I did find all the clad and I completed a lot. I'm going to stick to channel goals this year because I think the channel goals is I'm going to detect a lot. I know that, and I'm going to find stuff. I'm not going to. What ended up happening was I put pressure on myself to dig in places that just go on clad grabs just to try to make my clad goal. And I don't want to do that. I want to keep looking for history and stuff like that. So I'm going to leave my goals a little different this year, but I'm going to try to, it was, getting to 1K last year was huge. I want to get to 2,000 subscribers this year.
That's one of ours too, Shane.
There you go. I really blew away my watch hours last year. I quadrupled what I had before. I made it. I was trying to get 4,000, to monetize. I ended up well over 9.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was just it was just amazing. It was how much actually happened that worked out. I don't think I have any goals in that thing, but my goals are going to be I want to meet 10 new people this year that I haven't met that's within the community. I think meeting new people and experiencing different points of view and ways to treasure hunt is huge. It's gonna start tomorrow. I get to meet Mr. Ron F. I know I saw him last year. I didn't get to spend much time with him. I'm going to count him as number 1. Colin, I'm not counting Colin. Colin and I are friends. He lives just down the road. So, but that's starting tomorrow. And then, after that, I've got, at the end of the month, I get to hang out with James and Risha at Iron Antler and in Southwest Missouri and get to hang out with John Hunter, and then during our little trip, I'm going to spend the rest of that week with Mr. Rob at FL Thunder. He's driving up to go see his sister in Kansas City. And then we're going to just bounce around the state after that first weekend and just go swing the detectors and have some fun. I needed to get away from here. I wish my wife could have went with me or wanted to go, but unfortunately she's burned up most of her vacation time this year and I have a lot. But that's, those are some of the things that I'm really going to push for. Anything else is just bonus, and I'm going to definitely have fun, and I'm going to definitely my goal is to grow Monday Digs for everybody that's in here, that everybody that wants to be a part of it, anybody that wants to join our group, that wants to put out good, wholesome content. I want to do everything I can to help you. And I think, and then my members group, the upper group, I've got stuff that I'm working on for each and every one of you. So if you're part of that group, you're going to get harassed by my emails and comments. But I'm going to try to see if I can help your guys' channels become a little bit better. Definitely produce content for you guys.
A couple things, Shane. Today I found my very first casino token.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
Can you see it?
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Let me make you big again. $1. Which casino is that?
Divi Carina Bay.
Wow.
So it's here on island. That's a sugar mill. This thing sounded fantastic.
Dude, that's cool.
That's pretty cool. I was glad to find that. Just went out for like an hour today. Also, Diggins in here. She joined us this last Monday on Monday Digs. I think she's going to be kind of a mainstay. Also, we have another new member this next week that's going to join that's already got his video done. I don't know that he's going to be an every week guy, but Peter at Detect Dig and Smile is going to put out a video with us this coming week. So we're going to slowly keep growing this group. And if you guys haven't noticed, every channel that joins us and kind
kind of gets in the group and kind of gets into the whole process, everybody's experiencing some of the experiences that they wanted to get out of YouTube. There's nice growth. There's being seen by multiple audiences because we all have different friends that kind of follow the night around. So it's a really cool thing for everybody. The group is everybody in the group is growing exceptionally fast. So it's a lot of fun. I encourage everybody to join us. I'm going to go ahead and draw some stickers right now. And there's Miss Patty Disharoon that's in here. Also, I haven't seen him in a while. Nice to see you.
That group is a good example of a goal that none of us set.
Yes.
But are very glad that it happened. You know, I mean, we had no clue. Again, we've told it a few times, but we were just kind of bumping into each other. So we said, hey, let's work together. And now we've got, 8 channels, 10 channels sometimes that work together, and it's good.
I'm glad you mentioned that because also anybody that is a part of that group doesn't know anything about it or wants to know a few things. One of the things that I've noticed here recently is that this group, this hashtag Monday Digs, we're coming up on our 1,000th video. We will hit it probably within the next couple of weeks. Nice. That is used that hashtag in the title and maybe in the description as well. And once you pass that 1,000, that means that people can start misspelling your hashtag and it may throw them over to it. So, that gives us the opportunity to affect new people and get new people within the community. So 940 videos, I think it was last time I looked. And that's another thing that's really cool. And it's just another way for us to do a bonding exercise where people get together and in whatever sense. We're all miles apart, but we hang out together for that. So, dude, I'm really stoked and proud of that. I think that is one of the best things that has happened. And it all started because Gene and I couldn't cooperate on a start time. I mean,
we were just get it together.
How many channels is that?
There is 28 channels that have posted videos with that correct hashtag, and and 28 channels and 930 some videos.
That's crazy.
And that's the other thing. You don't have to be part of our group to use the hashtag. Put out good, nice content, and you can use that hashtag. And if it helps your channel grow, I'm all about it. I know there's a couple other people that release on Monday nights or on Mondays in general, trying to find a way to get them in and get them in the lineup so that, that they get their video seen. Just need a little cooperation and maybe me asking. Maybe they haven't felt like asking, but I will start hitting people up. But we're gonna get it to. It's gonna end up being, to where we're gonna have to start splitting up how many of the videos we sit and watch because we're spending good parts of our evening watching all these channels. But that's fine. That's what we really want. We want it to be long. We want it to be a whole series of videos where people can just kind of come in. They know it's on. Easily find the list. And that's the thing that's got to be next. We got to figure out how to easily broadcast the lineup for the day, so to speak, have our own little version of TV Guide that everybody can find.
And it doesn't have to be metal detecting.
No, absolutely not.
You do magnet fishing,
anything
if you
treasure
do
hunting.
Hiking, if you do underwater, like exploring, whatever. I mean, Monday Digs isn't exclusive to metal detecting. So
no, if you're a treasure hunter and you got something that you recorded and want to put it on there, you know what? Everything deserves. Hey, like I said, you're probably going to see me hunting morel mushrooms here in a few weeks on there. So hey, it is what it is. But for definitely for sure, I'm going to go ahead here. We're going to go ahead and draw. Let's see. I got 31 comments, so I know that I need more people to comment. Definitely drop a few more comments in here. I'm going to start drawing some names here shortly because, man, I'm going to tell you what. When I sit down and plan out my night, it goes by so fast.
Yeah. We haven't done many of these lives, but when we do them, it's just like, what do you mean it's almost over? Like, it just goes so quick.
And that's the other thing. I only ever wanted to stay on an hour, but 1 hour never seems to ever be enough. So
no,
it goes by way too fast.
Yeah, I seen that digging. Where are you at? There you are. I'm putting together a live stream guide on its own site, Dig Streams. If you want, I can set it up and you can post. That's fantastic. If there's another place I can post to, I mean, I've been posting on my community tab and somewhat on Facebook. But, I don't think that really gets everybody, because I noticed that a lot of people don't always see that. So I was encouraging, once we get the lineup set for the week, that as many people that in our group or that want to just post it out on their Facebook or their community tab as well, just so everybody definitely comes across it. I'm up to 40 entries. We got 48 in the house. I'm going to go ahead and start drawing here in just a minute or two, probably by about 10:05. I'm going to go ahead and get the share screen ready. After sitting here listening to what each other has to say, you guys got any other ideas for goals based on what anybody has talked about in here?
I mean, I hadn't really thought about setting a goal of, hey, I want to get to meet this many new people. I hadn't really thought of a goal like that. That would definitely be a good goal. It's a little bit of a challenge for us. We can't just subscribe to anybody. I saw Dawn put, she doesn't have very many friends where she lives. Most of her friends are on YouTube. That would definitely stand true for us, especially, friends that metal detect. We just don't have anybody.
It's only $195 to jump on Spirit Airlines and fly from Orlando International to St. Croix.
Yep.
But I don't want to get on Spirit Airlines.
So, I'm actually taking a flight on Spirit in about 3 weeks. We're taking a group up to DC, a group of students from our school, and we're doing some tours there for 4 or 5 days. And then this organization has set the whole thing up. So we fly up on American and we're flying back on Spirit. So that's a whole, wait a minute. I know you've got to pay for the air that you breathe and everything on Spirit. So
yeah, they nickel and dime you.
Yeah, that's another thing.
That's a goal I looked at too, is getting out and meeting people. One of my big goals for the year was to do more traveling. Unfortunately, health issues, not with me, but with my fiance's health issues, they've kind of put a damper on it until we can get those under control. But I'll be in Milwaukee in May.
Somebody said we may get a viral video using Spirit Airlines. That's pretty funny.
I did funny stuff in my brain. That's the other thing, is that getting out there, and I gotta assume that to some degree, especially I'll speak to metal detecting first. Especially to some degree, a lot of people that are metal detectors are kind of introverted, not very social, more loner type of people. I mean, and that is a fact, because a lot of times when you meet somebody metal detecting and you see somebody up, when I see somebody in my community out there swinging a machine, I turn my car around, I go down and find him, I go run up to him, right? And they're always everybody's a little reluctant. So I think that it's kind of a solitary act sometimes, because you get lost in your own sounds, and a lot of people aren't necessarily the most social that do that type of a hobby as well. So, this community right here really fixes a lot of that in a lot of ways. It makes you get comfortable talking to other people, especially when you come up on here. But, introverted people like that, and a lot of people are that way. Heck yeah, James, I'm all about that. I'm going to go ahead and set this share screen up really fast.
Digologist said one of their goals is they're creating a music video, original song coming soon.
Yeah, unfortunately, I already done that. Not a music video, but I recorded myself talking about Brockton Magnet Fisher. He was having a bad night on YouTube one night. He had a disagreement with somebody, and he was a little upset. No. So I went to work on a Sunday morning. I went out in what we call the main electrical room. It's where all the main electrical panels come into the building. And I sung him the first 2 minutes of Skid Row's "I Remember You" and sent it to him on Facebook. Yeah. But no, speaking about Sean is another one of those people that he's got a lot of time on his hands right now, because he hasn't been working because of his surgery on his hand. But he is one of those guys that will take the time to
That's going to be happening to
help.
Swifty too.
Huh?
That's going to be happening to Swifty also.
Oh, no.
He's having some kind of surgery he posted the other day, and he's going to have a long time where he's going to be down too. I think. Oh, it's back. I think is what he just said. Back.
Oh, dude, that's horrible, man. Swifty, I'm sorry. I hadn't read that. I was wondering why I hadn't seen a lot of Swifty posts here lately.
He
We're up
put
to
a video. I
44
didn't get to
entries
watch-
on this.
I
What's
didn't get to
that?
watch the video, but he put a video out and saying, "Hey, where's Swifty been?" So
Oh, I didn't see it. And I feel really bad. Going to have neck surgery. Got it. Yeah, Don, Sean had a disagreement. I know that sounds funny. You know what? That I'm gonna put if everybody keeps requesting that 2-minute track, I'm gonna put it on iTunes. That thing was horrible.
Was it you singing?
What's that?
Was it you singing?
Yeah, I was singing. I sung Skid Row, man. The first 2 minutes of I Remember You.
At least it wasn't me singing.
Oh, it was pretty bad, but that was the whole point of it. It wasn't because it was supposed to be good. It was supposed to cheer him up. There we go. All right, I'm going to draw. Let me see how many names I'm going to pull out of here. I'm just going to draw for a little while. Let me go ahead and put my email address up. There's my email address. We're just gonna draw for a little while until I run out of stamps. I don't know how many number that's gonna be, but we'll draw quite a few today. I'll do it every Thursday for a while. I bought a bunch of stickers, so here we go. Drawing for some stickers. Here we go. First name to draw on is Jason at BC Treasure Trails.
did you happen to see his goal?
No, I didn't.
He said a goal to not get kicked out of the chat. Things are going well so far.
You know, Jason is one of those guys that I wouldn't kick out. I actually would encourage him to join the chat. But today, you know, and that's the thing. When you open up a panel, when you got other opinions that are coming in, it's so much fun to listen to the time go. So we'll just, I'll get him. He's got to come up and spend some time. Jason, drop me an email. I think I have your address, but I have to go back and look. I think you're in my catalog. I know I've sent you some stuff. I'm going to go ahead and draw again. Marty Verstal, Digging with Marty. Send me an email, sir. Also, everybody, do not forget, we're closing in on the end of the night as well. And I haven't looked in a minute, but we're still pushing for that 100 likes. How are we getting any closer? I can't see it right now.
Now,
Let's
Shane,
see.
is that
77?
2 for 2 from Canada? Is that what I'm seeing?
Yes. Yes, and I didn't even think about that. That's great. I get to use my international stamps. That's okay. I buy them too.
Yeah,
you
me
know,
too.
Postage is a lot of fun.
Yep.
Next name on the list. Calvary Relics. Make sure you drop me an email with your address, Calvary Relics. Yeah, Gary, that's right. Tell everybody to smash it. 78. 22
78.
in about 20 minutes.
I have smashed it with We Dig It and my personal YouTube, so I got it twice. I don't know if
Yeah,
anybody else is
bro.
out there thinking about
Go
that.
to you have to request them at your post office, but they do have international stamps.
Yep. The ones they sell here are kind of a round. I don't know if they're the same ones that kind of have the scalloped edge.
I get different ones every time I buy them.
Oh, okay.
Next one
I guess I should
off
buy
the
that.
list. Who's it gonna be? Jeff's
Yeah.
Obsession. Somebody else I've not mailed to. Tom's River Metal Detector Pager. Hello, Jeff. Please send me your address via email. Let's keep on rolling here for a few more minutes. Anybody that's just showing up, smash that like. Get to 100. Get an Amazon gift card. If not, we'll try again next week.
I did not have Cavalry Relics, but I do now.
Ooh, Mr. Barry Katz, congratulations, sir. I love the picture with that little cutie in there with you. Drop me an email with your address, and I will get some stickers out to you. Where it stops, nobody knows. You're in it, J. Paul. There's Mr. Bill. That's somebody else I've not mailed to.
Health insurance that gets you.
Papa Roos.
Papa Roos, he always wins.
Well, he hasn't always won. He's not won here before.
Not
Hey,
for
I see
you.
Barry's answered, and there you go, Mr. Bill. Drop me an email with your address. I will get this out to you as soon as possible.
82.
Yeah, cool.
J. Paul, I don't know if you answered J. Paul. He asked, how do you enter? You just, by chatting, you're entered.
Yeah, I think I said it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Swampy, I forgot to tell you. Did you get your package yet?
Nope.
Okay. I think.
Not yet.
I'm sorry. You were on the second. You were on the last mail out. You don't get yours until Monday.
I was gonna say, I think you just told me yesterday you mailed it out. If we're getting mail from Ohio to Florida, or from Kentucky to Florida that quick, they're on the ball.
All right. Gary says we're up to 84. No problem, Mr. Bill. Love to send them out. Here we go. We're going to hit it again. We just added another entry. I don't know who that was, but somebody just got in.
Swifty says he's 5 away from 500 subs.
Oh, Jerry, the other side of the boat. Mr. Jerry, please drop me an email. Agent X. Hold on a second. I see that name and that logo. Agent X with the Punisher logo on there. Do I know you on a personal level? That's a question. Welcome, by the way, if I don't, but I'm just curious because I know somebody else that used to put X after their name and loved that Punisher logo. Okay. Just checking because it struck me really familiar. 717-492. Swifty's coming in on 500.
Let's get him there, guys.
Heck yes. Here we go again. Oh. Nope, you can't win twice, BC. I mean, you can. I'll add extras for you.
You're a softie.
Come on, Scott Brogan. That was one of our new people earlier tonight. Scott, thank you for participating. Make sure you drop me an email if you're still here. And if you're not, then that's your loss. You can come back and watch the replay, but you can still drop me an email. Gonna go just a couple more today because I don't want to just sit here and keep hitting the button. Have to start thinking about closing it down here in a little while.
I got to think about getting up in the morning and hitting the beach again.
Heck yeah, that sounds like a good time. Hey, there's PA Relic Hunters. I don't know if they're still here, but if you are, please drop an email to that address with your address, and I will get you something out. I think I've mailed to you guys before. Also, Carla Ainsworth is in the house. How are you tonight? You are now entered. I will draw maybe one more here shortly, and then we're going to go back to finishing the show up tonight, but thank you. Also, smash that like. If you smash that like and get me to 100, we'll be drawing something even better here in just a few minutes.
Where are we at?
Last one. Here we go.
85.
15 more.
I don't think we're going to make it today, but it's fun trying.
How many times have you made it, Shane?
This is really not supposed to be happening. That's a
the luckiest man
trifecta.
alive.
God, that's a trifecta. You ain't getting that one either. That's good karma is what it is. It makes him lucky. Hey, there's Miss Patty.
I think it's the second time it's paused on squirrels magnet fishing and then flipped at the last second to somebody else.
Yeah, no doubt that Rody says rigged. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and draw one more since everybody thinks it's rigged. Here we go. One more. Patty, send me an email. Oh, I got your address. I know you're here.
It's a saying that I always used to hear.
Hey, Mr. Tim. There, we'll end it on Alley Cat tonight.
War Eagle, Tim.
Of course the game is rigged, but just remember you can't win if you don't play.
That's right. So yeah, and the other thing is that it makes sure that you get in here and comment.
Yep.
So that's another good reason that StreamYard initiated this, so that your complete audience, you could find out who was in. Oh, dude. It's been a really good night tonight, you guys. I definitely appreciate you guys spending the time. Everybody is from the Monday Digs group is always welcome when we open panel. I get really good perspective from you all, so that makes it a lot of fun. Oh, Rachel, you be careful on the road tomorrow.
Oof.
I hate long drives, but you know what? I make them to visit new friends. How's that?
So funny story about that. When we first moved here, we said we wanted to go visit Frederickstead. So on our island, there are two towns. Christiansted, where we live, and Frederickstead is all the way west. It's where the cruise ships come to. And we asked the people, we were like, hey, can we, you tell us some things about Frederickstead? They were like, why do you want to go there? We're like, well, we just want to go visit. They were like, oh, why would you drive all the way over there? It's 15 miles. And we just thought that was so funny, right? I mean, it's crazy. But now when I think about having to drive to Frederickstead, I'm like, oh man, all the way over there. You got to be kidding me. But back in the States, I would drive an hour and a half, no problem. But man, 15, 20 minutes now, it's like, I'm dying in the car.
And we were talking about me riding my mountain bike out to the beach yesterday.
Yep. Yep. Oh yeah.
Let's see. I drove. The farthest I went to metal detect with somebody was Tampa, and that was with Rob.
Oh wow.
I don't know, Tom Riley. I don't know which beach I'm going to. I've got to wake up first.
The longest drive I've ever been on before we left the States, we lived in Pensacola, and we drove to my wife's family in New Brunswick. So we drove from Florida all the way up, passed through Maine and into Canada. So that was 30 hours with 4 children who at the time were 9, 5, 3, and 1.
Wow.
It was loads of fun.
What?
I'm a little crazy.
Hang on 1 second. Yes, ma'am.
We lived in Pensacola. So I lived in Beulah. That's where I moved from to move here.
Hey, there he is. Wait a second. Who did I just see? Yes, Don. I got several cash apps for tonight, which is up that total. I can't wait to talk about that next week. We're really cruising in on that deal. I'm going to hit my goal. I guarantee I'm going to hit my goal with your guys' generosity. Madam Helis, I appreciate you. Another one of the Filipino crew. That whole group of creators out there are very supportive in growing channels and helping. If you're trying to grow your channel and haven't done so yet, Bucci Bonita, Madam Helis, they will definitely stop by their live streams, hit their bell, and they will definitely help find you viewers for your channel. All right. Let's see. Yeah, Dawn, thank you very much. That I'm gonna do. I really didn't want to. I don't want to do all the amounts that people have given, but no, I tried Venmo and I got hacked on there, so I closed it, Dawn. Right now, I'm only doing Cash App. You can do my PayPal as well, but I really prefer the Cash App because that's how I'm going to donate all the way back. My Cash App has grown. You guys are really putting me to the test on that one, and I love it. It's fun.
Which account did you say got hacked?
Venmo.
Oh.
I shut it down. It was in November. I set it up because I was going to use it to dive and detect for buying the scuba, the Nemo, and it immediately got slammed.
Oh, so, yeah, the best opening ever.
Worst unboxing ever.
Unboxing. I couldn't think of the word.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I wanted it. I watched them use it. I wanted it so bad. And then they got the new one, and I worked out the deal with them for the old one. And then I had no idea what was in the box. And here I am with my camera, and I'm tearing everything out. And it was like, Well, I don't have a clue, so I'll just kind of wing it. And it was horrible. It was god awful. But I'm going to leave it up just for the fact that, you know what, it was real.
When in doubt, pretend like you know what you're going through. Everybody else probably has no idea what it is either.
I mentioned something that was used just for packing, and I thought it was part of it. So that was a pretty funny thing. Yeah, I was well more versed on my metal detector when I opened that for sure. Oh, that's awesome though. Let's see. But anyway, yeah, that total is climbing. Tanner had a set a goal of that of about 3K. I'm going to make sure that everybody that contributes to this monthly time frame, I'm going to make sure that we put a big dent into that.
Nice.
BC says we're at 90. We need 10 more.
91.
Yeah, see, if you haven't done it yet, you got about 7 minutes. I mean, I this is like the end of a basketball game here, trying to close the gap. But 7 minutes. I'm not running past 10:30.
It's about like watching North Carolina lead the whole game and then lose. Oh, wait a minute. That really happened.
The writing was on the wall the whole second half.
Yeah, they were two different halves. I mean, the first half, North Carolina rebounded, and second half they didn't.
You
That's
notice
really what it was.
The other part of that is that in that basketball game, that the first half Kansas had a lot of good shots that just didn't go in. And that's something that you always look at in college basketball. If you're getting the good shot, eventually they're going to fall.
I really think they came out confident that they didn't even have to really play that hard and they were going to beat North Carolina. I really do. I think they just came out because they had just smashed everybody, and then this little 8 seeds coming in, they were and their big man was hurt. I think they came out overconfident, and then halftime they made some adjustments and came out and played well.
Yeah, madam. If you don't mind me mentioning it, I'll mention your channel just really fast. Bucci Bonita hit me up a little while back. They had one of their tropical storms over there, typhoon, and she lost her home. She lost everything during that, and they were putting it back together. And we chipped in and we sent some donations over to try to help her get. I mean, they didn't have a roof after that storm hit them. Living in that tropical community like that, and I'm sure the housing isn't like it is here. And I know that I think she lost everything. So just the fact that she's still back on YouTube is amazing. Hey, Orville. Okay, we got 5 minutes. Are we I haven't looked at that page, and I haven't looked at the stream in a while. There we go. 91.
92.
92. Okay, we're closing in. 8 more to go, and you got 5 minutes. And if we don't make it, that's okay. We'll try again next week. Maybe you can invite a friend.
or 8 friends.
What's that?
Or 8 friends.
8 friends, yeah. 8 more people. Oh, look at there.
94.
Look at that. Come on. 6 more, and we'll give it away. It's going to be random. It'll be between $10 and $25 that you can spend on Amazon tomorrow. You can spend it tonight. You'll be able to spend it before 11 o'clock Eastern time.
Dawn is asking if she still has needs.
I don't know. I know that we donated money because it's so hard. They're in the Philippines.
Yeah.
And I donated money through Bucci Bonita. That's how I sent her money, because Bucci and I have been friends for a long time on this YouTube road, and that's how we got money there. Yeah. Yeah, but just knowing when people go through something, if you can do a little bit to help. I know that my money probably didn't all it probably did was just help a little bit, but anything helps.
Man,
Kathy says we're at 94,
When you're
42
going
in the
to-
house. We may not make it today, but we're going to get close. We got closer than we did last week.
when
and
you're
I'm
going through
pretty
that
proud
stuff,
of that.
Shane, every little bit helps, man. Even just talking to somebody that knows about it, it does help. It really does.
And you're right, and it's not always money. Grandma Kelly's boy jumps in and just to smash it one more time, 95.
Nice.
5 and 3 minutes. Come on, I want to do it in a bad way. Let's make it. But I'm not going to do it unless we make it. It's got to be genuine. Who was that said? I saw a comment really fast for a minute ago. Tom's River. How far are they from New Jersey? Oh, if you're talking about Madam Helis, they're in the Philippines. They're a good ways away. 96 with 2.5 minutes. I will hang over just a minute or two if we have to. A little past 10:30 is not going to hurt too awful bad. 97, 3 more. John, nice to see you, my friend. Since you hung out the whole time, if we make the gift card giveaway and you're still here or you're gone, I will give you the exception. But you'll have to come back and check out and make sure that because I gotta have an email that says so. So being present is important. Got 3 more. And just a
97. You
little
got to
over
be
a minute.
kidding me.
What's that?
I said 97, 98. You got to be kidding
Oh,
me.
it's almost there.
99.
It's gonna make it. Come on.
Oh yeah, we got
Yep.
it.
There it is, right there. I
100.
see it. Let's get
You
this.
made it.
Let's get this share screen back up.
101.
Hey, I guess I better get in there and comment really quick, huh?
Yeah, because I can't add you if you don't comment.
I want a gift card.
Grandma Kelly's other son. That's awesome. Hey, you guys are entered. If you got, and I think that would have to go through your grandmother or your mom. I'm sorry, but here we go. Let's get that thing ready to rock.
We did those.
Hi,
giveaways.
Christine Nichols. Thank you very much. Let me
We
get
did
the
those
share
Amazon
screen
gift
back
cards as
up.
our giveaway for our 1,000 sub, and that it was perfect, man. I mean, we emailed it. The people got it right then.
Isn't that
Really
awesome?
different.
We were able to put our logo on there and everything. It's just so
Nice.
good.
Yep. Yeah, that's awesome. And you know what? And I want to tell you guys that in the live streaming world, the like count is really what's important. There's nothing else that's any more important in the live streaming. So that makes me absolutely happy. I will push this goal every week, and it's a lot of fun to do. So anyway, congratulations. I have 64 entrants. Kind of must be present to win in a sense. You got 24 hours to give me an email. It's basically what it boils down to.
So you
No,
either have
Tim.
to be present or you have to have a friend present.
Yeah, you know what? I just need the email within 24 hours because this goes back to the beginning, and since I broadcasted it the whole time and I never stated to be present. So, but you do have to send me an email within a day, or we're going to draw it again. There we go. Good luck, everybody. I hope the winner is still in the house.
Dawn is wondering how to buy your rub. Oh, more. Oh,
did
get
it.
out of here! I feel terrible.
He's in here.
I feel
That was
terrible.
really funny because it stopped on mine for a second and then shifted over to yours.
Oh man,
Look at there, Gene.
I just feel bad because it was on AZ Mort Squad for a long time, and I started to say, "All right, Arizona," but
No, well, that's how the cookie crumbles. You know what? This tool is nuts because somebody else was in here last time when we drew the winner.
that's awesome. Hey, I got to talk to you about how to do this because that would be really good.
To do
for when
what?
we're doing lives. How do you share that? Like, where do you go to do that? I know you
Oh,
said
yeah,
it's
sure.
StreamYard, but
Hang out for a minute when we close it down here in about 3 seconds, and we will definitely go through it.
Oh,
Everybody
no,
that was
and-
pre-
And Night Heart says, now we know it's rigged.
definitely not rigged. Well, if you want to participate next week, I will definitely be Look at that. I'm just going to show you guys really fast. I'm definitely going to be giving away stickers for a long time.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Brockton turned me on to this Brand Depot. Right now, they got a special right now, $250 for $69. It's a really good deal to get that many stickers.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, Don. If you want to do that next week, I've got a spot in my heart for you, sir. We'll hang out and we'll do that. Everybody that was here tonight, I want to thank you guys very much. I've had a blast tonight. It's been an absolute fun. I will create another topic next week because right now I think I'm enjoying just regular conversation as opposed to the whole interviewing process that we were doing for the longest time. I think I just like having I like having just the chats. Yay, Brockton. Right on, brother.
Welcome,
Nice
sir.
to see you, my friend.
Someone say my name. Yeah, I said your name like 40 minutes ago, Brockton. You didn't show up then. Guess if I say it, it doesn't work.
Hey, you know what? I beat on him with a stick, and I beat on Sean out of love, man. Sean's a great guy. But anyway, guys, we carried over a little longer than what's normal. I definitely appreciate you, and I will see you guys next week. Monday Digs is going to start right at 7 o'clock as of right now, maybe 6:45. I'm not positive. But if you want to look for that post on early Monday on my community tab or any one of the other guys, I'm going to make everybody post it. Also, get with Diggin. I think she's going to post it once we get it finished as well. A lot of fun tonight.
I still need a community tab.
Yeah, let's get Swampy to the community tab.
How far
Takes
are you away
about
from the Swampy?
500. But anyway, I appreciate you guys. I'm going to close
44
this thing
short
down.
of 500.
I will see you guys Monday, and then I will see you next week, and we'll do this all over again. Let me find the overlay, and I'll drop it out here really quick.
Have a great night, everybody.
Night.